see, got it. Right here. I'm gonna take care of business. That's some smoke. Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to the nosy bitches. She better stay in her place. Get it live, punk. We got Lexi Gold, the beautiful Lexi Gold out of Memphis. She resides in Texas. She made her fortune in Texas. That's what I heard. I don't really know. I want her to tell me. I can't wait to hear her story. And that's what this is about. Positive to negative. Lexi Gold, shout out to the real. Introduce.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's here. That's nothing to change it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, you had me nervous. I done messed up the intro. Lexi Gold here, and I done fucked up already. So shout out to the.
What's up, Lexi? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Apologize for being late, but you know, that 9 to 5.
I know.
But we here. Smash. You on. Let's go.
I gotta talk to my people. Why my background don't look like his? It should be like that at all times. I don't understand. I know we don't do this a lot.
I will talk to you.
Sorry, Lexi, we don't do this.
That's
We
good.
haven't been doing this since I was locked up. And I was doing this while I was incarcerated. But we haven't been on virtual in a minute, unless we doing Instagram Live. So, you know what I'm saying? That's our thing, Instagram Live. So we got to create an audience over here. So shout out to the real. So I'm wondering why my shit ain't proper like that with the highly dysfunctional background. Because this is highly dysfunctional. And we gonna get highly dysfunctional. Shout out to the real. Focus off. Let you go. Introduce yourself.
Well, it's your girl Lexi. The hottest, the coolest, the baddest bitch in the land.
Who's the motherfucker?
Thank you.
So talk about how you got your start. We're gonna get this right going. How you got your start? You from Memphis, you in Texas. A lot of people you think that you a Texas person. So talk about it.
Well, I moved to Texas like 5 years ago. I mean, I had to get out of Memphis. Like, you know, just explore more and expand, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I got into dancing when I came here. And I've been on top ever since.
So you was dancing.
And then I started music as well.
So you only been rapping a short time. So how did that happen? I mean, you're doing your thing though. For somebody that been at it a short time, you're doing your thing. And I gotta say, for me, I'm a fan. So I came over here because I was a fan. I heard you, and obviously I looked at you. You can't avoid that. So I'm a fan, I've been following, and I'm so happy to meet you. I'm so happy that you're on the platform, and I'm so happy you helping me build this thing. So how did that all happen?
With the music, I've been doing music for a year now. And yeah, just a year. And I really like, okay, when I dance, like I make all the DJs play my music when I dance. Like when I get on stage, it's only my shit. So everybody just like gravitates to my music, and of course a lot of fans come from the club, you know, like the girls, every time I'm dancing or every time I go to a new club, like girls be like, oh, I listen to your music, I like your music. And they be right there. Or like guys, that's like customers, they'll be downloading my shit. Like, I don't know, like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad, I'm still getting situated over here, but we're gonna get it right. So you stripping, so you were stripping, and then you just decided to do music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more like
you spontaneous like that, like fuck it, I'm just gonna rap. And
no, I was already around it though. I ain't gonna lie, like I was already around it, and I really just more like I never took it serious, if it makes sense. Like I've always been told to rap. You know, I've always been told like people around me, like guys, whatever, man, you should rap, you should try to rap. And I'm like, really? You know, like I've been listening to music since I was little. I've been a majorette for the marching band. Like so music just always been around me. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. What you mean marching band?
I was a majorette captain. I danced in front of the marching band. I marched New
Oh,
Orleans
you was in a band?
Now I wasn't in the band, but I was the majorette, like the dancers that's
That's
in
not
front of
part of the band?
it's part of the band, but I'm not doing no instrument. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
dancing.
You part of
It's
the
still part of the band.
Yeah, it's part. I ain't gonna lie. When you look at the band, you see the majorettes, you gotta have them. So yeah, I mean, shit, I guess if you say it's part of the band, it's part of the band.
what was you doing?
Shit, I was the captain, so I was in the front, like orchestrating like the whole group, you know, the band, but the girls, you know, the
So
girls.
you was in charge of orchestrating the steps?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you used to being in charge?
yeah,
Are you like that in your personal life?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. I'm a head honcho. Like I don't like so for somebody to tell me something. Like I'd rather tell you, you know, what you need to be doing. Or a lot of girls look up to me, and I'm like a big dog. Like you know, so
I get that. I get that. You're alpha with the females. Do you like that with men too?
yeah,
True.
yeah.
Yeah. So you be telling niggas what to do.
No, like I mean, okay, I be telling them what to do, but only if it's like a weak ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? If it's like a you know, a hard ass nigga, then I know how to calm down, you know.
Oh, let
But
me ask you, what do you mean a weak ass nigga? Because you can give advice to a strong ass nigga. So you give advice that's a weak ass nigga?
no, like if it's like a nigga that, you know, that's just like a do boy ass nigga. Like
What's
if
a
it's a
do boy? You country, so I don't know. I'm from New York. Straight out to New York. We out here. Lexi go. We in the building. She's beautiful. We doing our thing. Lexi go. What is a do boy?
a do boy is like a nigga that don't hold his home, don't hold his own, like that just follow behind a whole bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like a nigga tell you what to do, like all the time. You know, that's a do boy. Like you all got somebody to answer to.
So you would know that by dealing with a nigga.
Yeah, you could tell when you know when a nigga is like a man, a weak ass cornball versus like he a strong ass nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you think like you seem like you an alpha male. You know what I'm saying? You seem like you ain't going for no bullshit. Like you know,
No,
but
I
it's a
ain't
lot.
going for no bullshit. I ain't going for no bullshit, but I might need help in other areas. So if you're my woman, how could you, you know what I'm saying? Am I a bitch ass nigga because you helping me out? Because you giving me advice, telling me when not to slip, when not to go wrong?
You
Am I a boo ass nigga for that?
you ask
I trust my woman?
oh you gotta answer that.
Oh, so I can't ask you for no advice?
Who me?
You my woman. I can't ask you for no advice.
No, you can ask. No, I'm not saying for
You gonna be
advice.
telling your friends I'm a bitch ass nigga and all this?
No, you okay? You getting this wrong. I'm not saying
I'm
for advice.
fucking with you. I want you to explain. I want you to explain for the people.
If I can need something like you don't, that don't mean you a weak ass nigga or a do boy just because you ask for advice. Like anybody can take advice. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you have the strong niggas, and then you got some niggas that like the little peons. You got some little peons that just wanna, you know what I'm saying? They don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They just still like following behind the crowd and everything. Like, you know, that's what I call a weak ass nigga, like a do boy.
Shout out to the real. I just wanted you to explain that for the
Yeah.
people, just in case people got it wrong. So tell me about the music. You got a few joints out. Hot
Mhm.
like summer, 2,500 to show up. And what does that mean? Pussy is tropical. I'm sitting there listening to your rhymes and I'm hearing them. And you know what? I like what you're saying. I like your flow. I like what you're doing. And I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm being honest with y'all. I became a fan by studying for this interview. So talk about the music you put out. Highlight some. Of course, that's self-explanatory, but give it to the people.
Basically, Highlight the Summer is like a summer jam. Well, it's like, you probably like want to bop to it. You want to listen to it in your car. You want to just feel like you fresh, like you just like jumped out the shower. You ready to turn up. You ready to kick it with your boys, kick it with your girls, go party. And you just like highlight the summer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody tell you shit. You know what I'm saying? You know you the shit. That's what that basically means.
How long have you been the shit?
Shit, since I was born.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Keep it real. Keep it real. So before I continue on this journey, because I got a lot of shit to talk about, I'm gonna let my co-host get involved. Get involved, fellas. Ladies, talk to her. Talk to Lexi Gold. She's right here.
Peace was good, Queen. I'm cousin Angie. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. So my question to you is like, how do you handle yourself in this industry full of men, and being the fact that your music is, a little bit explicit, you know what I'm saying? Especially considering what happened recently with Sukiana and Osiris. You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about that type of situation? How do you handle yourself in that situation? Being the fact that your music does depict that, you know what I mean, a little bit, but you do have these type of minded people that are just based off your music that would just take that and take advantage of you like that. So how do you feel about that? How do you handle that situation?
I'm more so
I'm
very
kissing you in the mouth. My bad. Go ahead. I'm all in that shit. Fuck that. You gotta take your chances. If we win or we lose, it's only a misdemeanor, and it is what it is. She pressed charges, it's a misdemeanor. You gotta go for what you go. We'll talk about that.
okay. So, I say I'm very cautious of my surroundings. Like I know where to take it, even with my music being explicit. Like I'm still always alert. You know what I'm saying? Of what's going on around me, the people, the vibe, and everything. And I pretty much like. I mean, I'm cool, but I'm not like I play, but I'm not that playful. So I'm more like, hey, don't play with me. Don't know how to take it, know where to take it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really much like just like the Suki shit. That's too much for me. Like I ain't gonna let nobody even get close to me like that, or even my people that's around me or my security or whatever. It wouldn't even got like that if it was me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
She's a woman. She's talking about eating ass, and she's in shows showing her titties. And not to be nothing, before that happened, she kind of enticed him. And I'm not saying he's right, but the whole traumatized situation, unless my breath stink like shit, if I tongue kissed you in the mouth, and you from the streets, you a street bro, you in the second industry, you know what it is. You can smack me, beat me up. After that, we're not talking about the after effects. Are you gonna be traumatized?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they dragging it, like, cause okay, you reaching out songs and then all this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the eating ass and all this shit. That's way out the board. Like if you was talking about all that type of shit, and then you got beating your like, you mad at him. You saying you traumatized by him trying to kiss you, versus you taking video, feeding your mouth, or taking pictures with a nigga toes in your mouth. I mean, toes.
Feed the mouth.
Yes, like
I didn't see that.
It's out there. It's out there.
Yeah.
I feel the situation. I mean, I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm not saying what he did was wrong. But in this day and age, in 2023, that movement is serious to the point where the movement actually moves the artist now. She may not have wanted to speak up about it, but that movement is forcing her. And I could be wrong about it, but in any type of situation, ever since the Me Too, that Me Too movement, is serious. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that movement to go against you, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
think
Like
he was
I feel like he was
tongue down people's mouths. Like,
yeah, that I do not agree with that. Like that whole like what possessed him to even do that? You know what I'm saying? Because got all they doing a whole interview or the podcast or whatever. Everybody's talking and he just comes up and all that. Like I wouldn't even let nobody get close to my face. Like let alone touch me. Do not touch me in my face. Like it'll be a problem. For real.
That might be because you used to people touching you.
the thing
No,
people,
I don't like nobody touching me. Like you could, I mean, I'm at work, so of course somebody want to touch me, but my face, like my pride, you know, this my whole possession is too much, too much. Like, do not fucking touch
Too
me. You'll
much
get,
for you.
huh?
Too much for you.
Yeah, it's too much. Like you'll get. I mean, I tell niggas all the time, hey, don't touch my fucking face. You touch my face, it's over. Like you
Hold up,
like,
time out, time out. When we doing this interview, it's one screen because it's about the artist. So when I promote this thing, I like her to be on the screen. So while we talking, let's try not to interrupt each other, including me. So we want her to be able to speak her point so I can promote this shit on all platforms without us being involved. So we want her to be on here talking because when we talk, the screen jumps, it comes back to us, it comes back to you, and you're not important. I'm not important. It's about the artist. So shout out to the real. LDJ's in the building. LDJ, talk to Lexi Go real quick.
Lexi, how you doing?
hey, I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying about people touching your face. It's no bueno. It's a dub. That's always been a dub. How y'all feeling?
That's a dub. You never did it?
What, touch people's face?
I mean, you ain't just go for it. You never went for gold when you thought you had the feeling. From my understanding, he thought he had the feeling. She said some shit that made him feel like he had the feeling, and he went for the gold. It wasn't the right moment, but he went for it. I mean, you never had a feeling where it's like, oh shit, this is my time to shine, and I gotta go. You gonna grab the ass, you gonna kiss her, she flirting with you. You never had that moment?
Yeah, but I know the person 9 times out of 10. I know him. It's not a stranger.
So you think that was a strange activity?
I said it was a stranger. I didn't say it was strange what he did.
No, I'm talking about between them two, being that they in the industry. You think that was strange activity?
It's because just because they both in the industry don't mean you know her enough to make a move. I mean,
I just think he was soft. I think he was soft, and if it was like somebody a little bit more masculine, I think she probably would have went for it. I just don't think she's traumatized now, and I don't agree with it.
I think the reaction from fans and people online, like that's what I seen before I seen her reaction. I still haven't even seen her reaction, respectfully. I just see what all the blogs and people in the comments. I never even seen what she said or how she felt about that still. So sometimes peer pressure, sometimes the other people's reaction might help shape how she might react. She might have been more cool with it before people started jumping out the window on her behalf. So
that's what I think. That's what I think. Lexi, if I tongue kissed you in the mouth, how would you feel about that? You'll beat me up?
Yep.
You call your dogs on me?
Yep.
You got a nice mouth. I might want to do that. Shout out to the real. I'm only joking because I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. We out here with Lexi Gold. Shout out to the real. So how was it growing up in Memphis?
It was rough. Like, Memphis is like, it's a small city, so people like, I mean, of course it's home, nothing like home. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I love being at home, but it's just as far as like the memories, you know, as far as family, but when you go to the club and not the damn strip club, like a regular club, and they shooting out there or niggas robbing each other, like it's the gutter. Like I would say that.
You're accustomed to that.
Yeah, I didn't know what it felt. I didn't know what it felt like to be normal until I moved to Houston. Like, and you know, I went to the club, regular club, and nobody was shooting. Nobody was looking at each other, trying to rob each other. None of that. So that's when I felt like, okay, it was just Memphis. That's crazy.
So you don't even know what it feels like not to be having to protect yourself or to look over your shoulder. You don't even know what that feel like until you move to another place.
Yeah.
That's crazy for a woman to say that.
Yeah, because I mean, like I could be with my friend and let's say we outside trying to get in the club and all of a sudden like guys get mad, young niggas get mad because they can't get in, they start shooting outside the club. Like anybody can get shot. Like people got shot in their leg. It's just crazy. And then like, I mean, we had a whole bunch of parties. I would say that it's not every time where they get to shooting, but majority of the time they shoot. Somebody dead every day. Somebody dead.
Man, so that's crazy. Every day somebody dead. That was heavy. So
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, before you was stripping, what was you doing?
I was working a regular job. I was working, I had 3 jobs. I was like a waitress, bottle girl, you know, and then I had like a day job, 9 to 5.
That's good. You know how to shut up. You talented. That's a beautiful thing. You know how to shut up. You know how to play a position. Young Miami said that. That ain't me. Don't put that on me. Young Miami said, I know how to shut up. Do you know how to shut up?
What does that mean when you said that? What that mean?
I mean, if you with your nigga and you know what I'm saying, I mean, I don't even know what that means. Now that I'm talking about it, but do you know how to shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I know how to shut up.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful talent as a woman. And
That's amazing.
and how do you make a man if he's not feeling good about himself? How do you make him? How do you cheer him up? Because you're a stripper. That's what they do. So I got to know your talents and your skills. How do you boost his ego to make him feel good about himself?
Shit, cook him a meal. You know, tell him how good he is, how good he looks, and how strong he is, and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like give him a massage, like make him just feel like, you know, just cater to him. You know?
So when you give a massage,
Yeah.
are you almost naked?
I mean, I probably, you know, sometimes I may be with clothes on and sometimes I may be, you know, lingerie.
So this is random. You just, you know what, calm down. Everything's gonna
And
be
like a little shoulder look, like, you know, you got this. Like, don't feel crazy. You got this.
So when we talk about this, because we got to get back to the music. What kind of man? We got to know. We got to put this on record because these are all sound bites. What kind of man are you even into? Do you got a man, first off?
I don't have a man yet, but I talk to people.
You got a man?
I don't have a man yet, but I talk to people.
You talk to people?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like, I mean, I'm pursuing. Now, I'm not even really pursuing nobody special, but like I talk to people. I have friends.
So, I mean, what does that mean, though? What does that really mean?
It mean okay, I'm cool in it. Like, you know, I got like I'm cool with Javier. I'm cool with
Are we
Joe.
fucking?
Huh?
Are we fucking?
No, not really. Like, no, I mean, not really. Like, I mean, I don't kiss and tell. Like, I don't really be doing that.
I mean, it's not about kissing and telling. That pussy is tropical. So you saying we just cooling and I'm fucking. Does he know that? Does he know that?
It's like you sound
I don't
crazy.
think a nigga can handle that. They can handle that?
Yeah, they know we ain't like it ain't no strong title because I'm not married. So at the end of the day.
So in order to keep that pussy in a box, you gotta be married?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. No, I gotta really be feeling you. Like you gotta be like just that nigga. You know what I'm saying? To make me just like sit down.
What does that mean, that nigga? Because that nigga can mean money. That nigga can mean somebody that makes you happy. Somebody that makes you happy is different.
y'all not from the South. So you from the South, you know, y'all know what I mean, but y'all up there, y'all talk different than how we. So when he say that nigga, you like, you know, just like a, you know, you gotta be like a strong ass, like a good nigga.
Ah!
You, gotta, you know,
Ah!
y'all know what a good nigga is. Dang.
You can switch the screen. You can switch the screen. Switch it. Put them all on board. We can't have it like this. It's too much activity. This is good stuff. So if a nigga's feeling you, what do you gotta do to be that nigga? That's what I want to know.
Shit, you gotta motherfucking wine dine. You gotta fucking cater to me. You gotta make me feel like just like a, you know what I'm saying? Like a queen. You gotta just be like a hardworking guy, you know what I'm saying? Respectful. You know, gotta give me flowers, you know what I'm
Flowers,
saying?
that's it?
No, that's one of the
Give you
things.
some flowers right now.
No,
I'm trying to be in the building.
I'm just saying you gotta make me just feel like so just, you know, like
I get it. Take over the scene. Make you forget about every other nigga. I get
that's
that.
That's all it is. A lot of niggas don't do that. So they be mad because a bitch might still floating around here and there.
I'm saying when your mind floating around, does the nigga know this though?
Shit, I mean, I ain't got no ring on my finger, so he know that I'm not all the way hit.
The ring is a big accomplishment. That's a big step. That's what it takes.
Listen, okay, I gotta know that. Okay, I tell them, I be like, look, when they be like, oh, you my bitch, and I be like, nah, like, you know, we cool. Don't be saying
that. Say that. I would know.
Yeah, like, shit, I could be, but if you don't come with it, then shit, I'm going somewhere else.
Yo, take it away, because I'm gonna take this interview away. I'm enjoying this too much. So get involved, fellas. LDJ,
I got a music question.
Angie, Chad, get involved.
Regarding your music, what kind of future projects you got going on?
I'm working on the app now. I'm just in the studio a lot. Yeah, we still trying to like get videos out for like TikTok, trying to work TikTok, you know what I'm saying, with the music. So I'm you know, getting stuff together with like publicists.
Let me ask you a question. You mentioned TikTok. Are you, when you go into the studio, are you thinking you trying to get a TikTok situation or a regular song situation, or both? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I say both because shit, my music can blow either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nowadays, you know, back then it used to just be the song. Like whatever song floats the radio, whatever song. But now I keep hearing, people want to hear the TikTok sensation, like what's blowing on TikTok, what people is attracted to. So that's why I'm trying to do both.
I got you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Angie.
Okay, so do you plan on going on tour with your music? Because I'm over here in California and like
back in California.
Yeah, I definitely want to go on tour. I actually was supposed to go on tour last month with this artist named Eddie Valero, but I pushed it back. I just want to let him go. I want to do my own tour.
all right. So is your team gonna prepare for something like that? So like you could get more.
Yeah, they're working on it. It's just right now I feel like I'm just still trying to gain a lot of fan base, a lot of fans, you know what I'm saying, to make it like sense, because I don't want to go on tour, spend a lot of money, and then still a lot of people don't even know who I am.
Right.
You know, we're still just trying to get that publicity right now.
I hear you. You ever think about outlets like going on Zeus with bad girls?
That's a good question.
You know what? I thought about it, but I was like, I'm too bad for that shit. Like, I'm not gonna go on there.
That's the perfect attitude. You too
but
no, like
I just feel like okay. I don't have to fight you. I don't have to fight just to get on a fucking show. Like that shit's stupid to me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Memphis, so I will fight. You know, if I got to, I'm gonna fight. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to embarrass myself, my whole brand, and fighting a random bitch for just to get on the show. Like, and it's stupid. And they don't even choose the girls that get to fighting. Sometimes fighting for nothing.
That is true. They be having them spot square up for no reason and don't pick y'all both weak damn near. Like, so yeah.
They know what they're doing. Like they really mess. I really don't. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna say I don't like the show because I love watching it, but it's good for entertainment use. But as far as like just the brand, I feel like it's too messy. It's too like ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like just like the shit with Mayweather and them. They just got to fight the whole damn club, the whole damn stadium.
Yeah, it was lit. Like
that
Jocelyn,
was lit.
She got bailed out or not, but that was that whole situation was just wow.
Wow, like and then
Hold up, so how did you feel about that fight?
I feel like shit. I mean, she got what she
Big Lex, that's close to your name. So how do you feel about that?
Asshole. No, I feel like she got what she asked for. Like, if she was talking shit, saying whatever the fuck, if she gonna do what she gonna do, then Jocelyn just stood on what she stood on.
Would you call the cops after that? If that happened to you, would you call the cops?
I ain't gonna be the one getting my ass beat. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call the cops because I ain't getting my ass beat.
So that's not happening.
Got jumped. So like
she didn't really get jumped. A few people threw a few punches, but Jocelyn did the majority of ass whooping.
You know what? I didn't even, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even see the whole footage. All I seen was a clip of the girl running, and the girl threw a drink on Jocelyn, and then Jocelyn started chasing behind the girl, and the girl ran. That's all I seen. And then another episode, another clip on Instagram was probably like they was trying to get the dude away from the girl. So I don't know. If the dude jumped in, then that's just too much. Okay, I see why she probably calling police then. Because
I think that ass whooping was terrible. The people that jumped in had Jocelyn threw a kick and the bitch folded. I seen a bottom kick. It was some shit that a man can do. She kicked it down low. It wasn't up high. It was down low, kicked in the face, and she just crumbled. That was some unbelievable shit. And I didn't even think Jocelyn was capable of that. But that booger sugar is amazing. And when you're on booger sugar, you can do amazing things. Shout out to the real. So listen, we gonna get back to the music. We got 20 minutes. We got Lexi Gold here, and we interrupting this thing for sponsorship, and it's sponsored by HighlyDishFunctional. Shout out to the real. So talk about the music. How many songs have you let out?
I got out probably like 9. Probably like 9.
And how do you feel about your experience so far?
I feel good. I feel like I'm really proud of myself because I remember when I first started, and then I remember, I know where I'm at now. Like where I'm at now, it's way better than where I first started. Like when I first started, I really didn't have that much faith into it. I was like, hopefully people like it, who knows? And then now, like I'm getting bookings, I'm getting shows, I'm getting like inquiries about like every day about interview or, a show or walkthrough. Crazy.
So you feel like who's your if you look at the female rappers today, being that y'all running the game, how do you feel about hip hop right now, the females?
I feel good. I feel like hip hop, like the females are running, like I'm not gonna say they running the show, but they turn.
You're not running nothing. My bad.
Yes, they are. They are taking over though. They taking over. And like they just really showing like guys that we can do it too.
Is it really a woman and man thing though? I really hate that everything's a woman and man thing in the Black community.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not speaking as on no competition stuff. I'm just speaking more of like, okay, you got some guys that like biased against women. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, oh, that's not really hip hop. Oh, the men, we talking about real shit. Like, you got people that talk like that. But on my end, I like both. Shit, I listen to a lot of guys more than I listen to women.
You write your rhymes?
Huh? I write my own shit.
Every time.
When I first started, I had help, but that was only like actually one song. That's it.
So how do you feel about women doing that? You know what I'm saying? That was
What?
my question.
How,
How do you
like,
feel like ghostwrite? How do you feel about ghostwrite?
I mean, I don't really feel no bad way, no ill way against it. Like, I mean, it's more so protecting the brand at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If you getting whatever, you getting help or your team helping you or whatever the fuck, at the end of the day, the goal is to sell records. So if you're selling records, then it doesn't fucking matter, honestly.
It doesn't matter. You
To
see,
me.
cousin Angie, that's why you can't be on the show. You going in and out and you fucking up the picture. And I don't like it. And I don't like none of it. I don't understand that type of shit. We over here with Lexi Gold. You need to pay attention. Be here. It's highly dysfunctional. So let me ask you something.
You want her
back?
on the audio? You want my dog on the audio? So
yeah, dogs on the fucking audio. Stop disappearing. You know why? Because when I promote this shit, I gotta put cousin Ange up on the shit, and I don't like it. And I could do this shit myself. You lucky we running out of time. Let's get back to the music. Give me a top 5. Give me a top 5 artists. And then everybody else, I jump in, and then I'm gonna keep going.
I say Cardi, Nicki.
Hold on. So how do you feel about Cardi and Nicki? Like, Nicki's a better rapper, but I'm a Cardi B fan. I think Cardi B is good for hip hop. I think Cardi B is good for women hip hop. The shit she's doing, I think she's an amazing woman. And that's my book. But as a rapper, I think Nicki Minaj is totally better. Just as a rapper. But as a person, as an entertainer, I gotta give it to Cardi B.
I feel like I can relate to Cardi because of the dancing, where she overstepped her challenges. You know what I'm saying? Like her let's see. She overcame her obstacles. Like she had a lot of people that doubted her. You know what I'm saying? They probably thought that strip go into the music industry, but she showed that we can.
You don't like Cardi B better than Nicki Minaj?
I do. Like,
shout out to the real. It's on record right here, and I agree. Shout out to the real. You guys get involved. Talk to Lexi Go real quick.
I got a question. So you said you're from Memphis originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not in Memphis no more?
No, I live in Houston.
So what I would say to you is now that Memphis is a strong presence in hip hop, like a lot of Memphis artists is dominating right now. A lot of eyes is on everything coming out of Memphis. You think it would be easier for you to pop with your music if you were still in Memphis?
I disagree. No.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, no, I'm saying no, I don't think so. Okay. Because it's like crabs in a bucket. Like they don't help each other, win. They really don't. Like it's like a lot of jealousy in the city. Like when I just went back to do the Summer Jam, like it was just a lot of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Like people were telling me, they're gonna come support. But then they was talking shit about it when Wicked dropped it on his page. You know what I'm saying? The same people that told me that they was coming to support. But then when I'm here in Houston showed me more love than anybody. Like I'm doing shows, a lot of interviews, like people.
Houston show a lot of love. It's a different vibe. Houston got a different vibe than most places, period. Mm-hmm. But Memphis, I'm just saying from the outside looking in, it's a lot of artists that's popping right now that's coming out of Memphis.
It is. It's a lot of talent there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna discredit nobody. It's a lot of talent there. I love my city, no doubt. But as far as trying to come up out my city, No, because I feel like the avenues also that I got out of Houston is not it's not in Memphis. Like I met a lot of people, but I don't network, good connects out here, and I wouldn't have met that out here in Memphis.
Yeah, Houston is about connecting. A lot of good people over there.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. As an artist, as a female artist, where do you see yourself as far as what do you need to improve on?
Nothing. Say
That's
it.
what you're supposed to say, but
Say it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing good. Like I feel like, I'm grounded. I'm working, what I'm saying? Working on being the better me for, for the music, getting my image together. And I mean, I feel like I'm perfected, I just feel like more music. I need to drop more music and then come out with and I think everything will be good.
Shout out to the real. Well, give me your top 5 right now. I cut you off. So we're going to get to the meat and potato of this. We need all these sound bites. Give me your top 5 real quick. We got about 15 minutes left.
Cardi, Nicki, Lil Baby, Da Baby. And the last one, I just said it too. Big Scar.
Big Scar. So,
R.I.P.
shout out to the real. So how do you feel about, Young Dolph passing? How do you feel about the impact that hit Memphis?
Man, it's devastating. Like it feels so unreal, like the last time I was in Memphis last month, I rode through South Memphis and I seen the mural on the wall and it just felt so just like crazy. Like the spirit just like was there. And I don't know, I just feel like the city missing it. Like I don't agree with how it went down, what happened. And I just wish things would have played a different way.
Shout out to the real. So let me ask you, 2023, what has to happen for this year to be successful?
Man, for me to blow, for people to just like to go ahead and be like, LEXI go the best. And for me to sign with a top 5.
So let me ask you on your summer anthem and everything else, like you spitting, you just ain't clubbing. Like it might be a club vibe, might be a bounce vibe, but you spitting. Do you feel like you have to, dumb it down a little bit?
What do you mean, as far as my lyrics, or are you saying
Lyrics, like you spitting, you rapping. Let's not pretend that all women's is rapping. Like you're spitting on even the cool tracks, you're spitting. So do you feel like you might have to bring it back a little bit?
I don't
Commercialize a little bit.
Little poppy.
Little pop. Say less words, sing along shit. Like you're rapping the whole time. And that's what I dig. But do you feel like you might have to change it up a little bit?
probably, I mean, my style is my style, but probably if I need to change to something that people can bop to, maybe I can perfect a little.
They bopping. We bopping. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. The chants, less lyrics, more sing along shit. We're not talking about bopping because I'm bopping. So I don't want to disrespect. So I'm here because I'm a fan of the music. I'm a fan of your talent. So let's talk about the strip club. What was the craziest thing you've seen in the strip club?
Man, the craziest thing, I don't know, it may be lame, but when R. Kelly came in there and he had nothing but young girls with him, and he wasn't even worried about us, he was worried about the girls. That's the craziest thing I've seen.
Hold up. He wasn't even interested in the strippers. He was focused on his own bitches.
Cousin Angie act like she was there too. She talking about
Angie probably was there. She was with it.
No, I'm not with that weirdness. Like We all knew he's a pedophile. I'm just confused why where the parents at and where's his entourage that encouraged all the shit. Like
Yeah.
everybody deaf and blind, huh?
Entourage always gonna follow the money. But
Absolutely.
the parents was a great point. But entourage is always gonna follow the money.
When you was in there and you was doing your thing, was you like, this nigga's over here paying attention to kids and not paying attention to me?
Yeah, because my manager, like, they rushed us, like, you know, to the section, was like, oh, R. Kelly here, come on, go get in the section. And so they tried to give him some money and everything. He gave it to the girls. He ain't even broke us.
He wasn't young enough. What the fuck is wrong with him?
And they was raggedy too. Them girls, they looked so raggedy. I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
R. Kelly was on that booger sugar. That's what the fuck happened. He was in his feelings and he wanted to work with his home team. Shout out to the real. So let's get into you. What's the craziest date you ever been on?
craziest date. Let's see.
We know you had him. We know you had him. Don't try to curb me.
I ain't been on too many dates.
How? How was that possible? Unless you've been locked down the whole time. That's not even possible. You lied to me.
No, because like I don't be like I ain't gonna lie.
You fucking?
Sometimes I hate meeting new people because it be like the dating stage be like it be like you never know what's gonna happen. Like it be making me feel the craziest thing, weirdest thing. If it was something weird, I really can't.
It can be crazy, weird, strange. It don't have to be nothing crazy like that. It can be anything out of the ordinary. HighlyDishFunctional.
Let me see. Okay, probably when like I went on a date and you know we talking or whatever. You know we're eating our food, but then like as we eating our food, like he just starts talking and spitting at the same time while he's talking, like spit coming out his mouth onto my food. So I just left. I just said, ugh, like
you walked away.
Yeah, like you know when somebody talking and they just talking too much to where they start spitting while they talking.
How long did it last? You got at least deal with at least 20 minutes.
I told him I was gone.
Damn.
You bougie like that?
Damn.
Yeah, like that shit nasty. Okay, I got OCD. Like, don't do that.
When's your birthday?
September 7th.
September 7th. You Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the real. So what's something you can't tolerate from a man besides cheating? I don't want to hear about that shit.
How you gonna tell me? Ask that question. I don't want to hear
gotta tell you that because that's token Negro shit. I don't want to hear that.
That better not.
We trying to push this thing. You gotta give me something good.
What Angie saying? What she say?
I said that better not be your answer.
I'm like, okay, I can't tolerate no disrespect.
I know.
Come on.
Come on now. That was too.
Come on, give me something more. Give me something a little bit more, a little bit petty.
I can't tolerate. Okay, I'm a foodie. I love food. So if you ain't taking me on like you ain't feeding me like I want to be fed, then I can't tolerate it. Like I was like, I want what I want.
But then if he spits some food up by accident, you're gonna leave him there. So you gotta be careful with you.
But like, don't tell me I'm eating too much or I need to be on a diet or something. I don't like that. Like, I can't tolerate it. Don't
Somebody
tell me.
told you need to be on a diet?
Like, oh, you know what?
No.
I'm gonna tell y'all, let's go back. Somebody told me in the club, it was a dude, right? Somebody told me I was heavy. So I was like, I'm heavy. What the fuck? So
that ass is heavy.
He was a skinny ass. No, he was skinny. He was skinny. So
he was talking about something else. That thing is heavy.
No, he said, you get up, you heavy. So I was like, I'm heavy.
Get the
I told him,
out of here.
Whatever, fuck. So I go to another person, and I was like, and I kept asking people, like, am I heavy? Am I heavy? And they like, no. They was like, who told you that? Like, he must not be a man. I
A
said,
little
no.
dude.
And like, he told me I was heavy. And they said, nah, he must be weak then, because shit, we love to put it down.
Yeah, you just call him little homie. That's all.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
little homie.
When's
That's
the
all.
last time you fucked a bitch up?
last time I did what?
Fuck a bitch up. You had to be from Memphis. You had to fuck something up. You in a strip club. You had to fuck something up.
It was a year ago.
What happened?
Shit, a bitch was hating. Bitches, bitches be hating. Like in my, that's why I said one thing with me, I gotta always watch my surroundings. Cause one thing I can say in the fucking strip game is bitches they don't like for a bitch to be an alpha male. They don't like for you to get more money than them. They don't like for you to like be more prettier than them. They don't like for you to be just in charge. Like, they don't like that. Like, and I mean, it's crazy because I feel like you will gain more by being cool with me versus hating on me. If you was cool with me, then I'll help you get money. I'll, bring you to the club. But if you hating on me, then you ain't gonna see no money. I'm gonna debo you. So,
Ooh, that shit sounds spicy.
mad spicy, for real.
You meant it too. I see it in your face. What's your favorite position?
That's how we go from the clubs to that.
Because we run out of time. I gotta get all this down. We gotta promote this thing. We ain't the high up. We gotta get all this thing on record. You telling your favorite position, that's gonna spread the word.
I like to ride.
So you don't like back shots?
I mean, if I'm drunk or something. But I like to ride it. I like for you to see my face. Because I got a pretty face.
That's the Virgo. That's the Virgo in you.
Yeah.
So,
I like size.
what's the longest you ever had sex for?
Shit. I say, like
2
drunk.
days?
Drunk sex, I say an hour.
An hour? In your
Yeah.
whole life? Because with that high school sex is different.
No, I ain't talking about high school.
Because you got different feelings in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember having sex for like the whole day in high school.
I'm talking about I ain't talking about motherfucking high school. I'm talking about grown shit.
Oh shit, my nigga. What kind of size you like?
I like Angie, how about you answer?
We did this on record. Like,
Shout out
come
to
on,
the
help me
red.
out, man. Help me do this, baby.
Well,
I ain't trying to disrespect you.
tell her to answer first. Tell her to answer.
I think these questions are more like personal questions for like a person face.
So I'm about to block her right now.
Oh my God.
She never goes with the
Got the hate on me.
I
And
like
shit, don't nobody like nothing small. How about
You
that?
like what?
there
Don't
you go.
nobody like small.
There you go. I don't want no pee-wee ass nigga.
What is small? What is small?
A pee-wee ass nigga. Don't nobody
What's
want
a Pee-wee ass nigga?
a pee-wee.
You
Motherfucker.
said Chewy. You had a song. Was it Chewy?
No.
I went off the script. Was it? I gotta get my kind of song.
It's
What was it called?
looking for the joint.
What?
Yeah. He gotta know what the fuck he doing.
Shout out to the real.
What is a
Look, at
BB?
least if you got a small, you know what, then you need to be knowing how to eat that motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. It makes sense.
So have you ever charged anybody to eat the box? You rapped about it.
Hey, gonna put me out there like that.
Yeah, you said you gotta charge niggas that pay money to eat the box. I want to know, has it happened?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I charge you right on the spot. You know what I'm saying? But of course you gotta be, catering. So
You did get a dinner meal out of it.
you said what?
You did get a dinner meal out of it.
Nah, not a dinner meal. What the fuck is that?
Have you ever sold that tropical pussy?
damn, why you doing me like that? Then when I blow up, they gonna record this shit. They gonna go back to what I said.
Well, that's the point. We need to blow up together. Lexi, we friends now. I'm your friend. I'm your friend right now. I'm trying to do this, and I'm gonna do this with you.
They gonna call me a prostitute. The fuck?
No, they ain't.
No, they're not. No, they're
They
not.
don't fuck with beautiful women. Beautiful women can do what they want. Trust me.
Oh, ain't shit free out here.
Nothing.
Facts.
So
Woo.
how much did he pay?
My favorite saying, not water, baby. You go inside somewhere, what they charge? They charge $2 for water. Fucking, you can't get water for free sometimes nowadays.
Right.
So is love out the question? Like, it don't have to be about money. You don't have to be about nothing. It's all about the cheese, and they gotta have it.
You gotta have that and the love. Right? You can't get
So I can't show my broke ass up and charm you to death.
I mean, only if we was already together, then I would help you come up. You know what I'm saying? And I have it then, baby. I got your leeway, and I'll help you out. I'll give you something to invest in, and maybe you can turn up with it.
So talk about your investments real fast. I know you got them, and we need this on record. We gonna block this. We got to edit all this shit. So talk about all your investments real quick. We gotta have this on record.
I own a restaurant, a food truck called World Famous Munchies. I own an exotic dance store called Exotic by LEXI Gold. And I am the face of the strip club in Houston, Texas called the Penthouse, Houston.
So are you the #1 stripper in Texas?
Yep.
You said that
Good
with
ass.
She gotta say that.
Yep. Who gonna go against me?
So
Well, you-
is there #2? I want to know the #2. I want.
Yep. If you come to Houston, you go and look up this club called the Penthouse. You're gonna see my whole silhouette, my real body, on the whole sign in the club, everywhere, on the billboard, everywhere.
So how do you feel about that Zion Williams shit? So if I was paying you 100,000, you gonna run your mouth on the internet?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna fuck you up. So I need to know this.
Should have just played her role, because at the end of the day, she a porn star, so of course she professional. She a professional porn star, right? That's what I heard. So for her to get mad at him for his saying that he got a baby mama, I feel like that's cap. I feel like she know that nigga got bitches. She know a nigga got whatever he got going on, because he wouldn't even get her that much money. He probably got her that much.
And my thing was, he was paying her to be with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm giving you money, I'm giving you money without talking, but you should shut the fuck up. I'm giving you money to shut the fuck up.
But yeah, he gave her, like, most of that money is hush money, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So, that's the point.
That means she knew, but she like, okay, this bitch ain't finna get the exposure. I'm finna get the exposure too. So let me know, say something too.
She felt a little jealous. She got in her feelings and came out. So if I paid you money, and you would, have you ever been a side bitch for the right price?
I've played my role before, but I wasn't really a side bitch, because I wasn't really a nigga all my benefits. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really a side bitch, but I was more like, you know, I'm cool in it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never been that type of, like, oh, just pay me to shut up then, so I won't say nothing. I ain't never been that type of bitch. That shit weak to me.
So you ain't have a nigga flat out give you a few cash for a night?
Yeah, I ain't saying he didn't. I'm just saying, like, I would never be that. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but I haven't been that type of girl where I'm like, oh, threaten you to not say anything, and oh, I'm gonna say something if you don't pay me. Like, man, that shit weak. I won't do that. I'm too tired than that. I can have 1,000,000 niggas if I wanted to. Like, if the money ain't that good over there, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, I got 5 more niggas over here that could pay the same thing.
So how good, last question, is that pussy?
I knew you was gonna ask that crazy ass shit.
Because that's what I've been listening, so I want to know.
I was waiting.
Man.
It fuck your life up?
Huh?
Would it fuck your life up?
It really would. Like, let's just say I got a couple niggas on block. And a nigga still find a way to call me.
Shout out to the real. Give me all your track lists. You got, give me your songs, give me your hits, give me where to meet you. I'm a little bit, you already know, because we at the end of this. So give me all your stations real quick. Cause I can do this all day. I'll be talking to you till 12 o'clock.
Basically, stream Highlight the Summer, stream.
I like the summer. That's my shit. You know my favorite part is when you go, because it's character, because a lot of women be stiff on record. I love when you do that shit. Little bit, I love that shit.
Yeah, so stream Pussy, stream B-League Hoes,
Big
stream.
hoes. Tell me what's a B-League hoe?
A B-League hoe is a big lame ass bitch, a bitch that's like wanna be you and know they can't be you. A bitch that's like in the last lane and not in your lane. You know, you got the A league and then you got the B league. Your A team right here, the B team over here. The B team is like B, you know what I'm saying? Basically I'm a starter, bitch. I'm a starter. And he's they the last place. Like, that's it.
All
I
right.
explain.
So that explains everything. I already knew, but we needed to hear so I could put it out. So give me everything else. Tell me you man. Tell me how beautiful you are. Tell me you in Texas. You from Memphis. Give me your Instagram. Give me your bank codes. Give me everything.
Okay, well, you rocking with the hottest bitch, LEXI Gold. You can find me on Instagram at _LEXI_gold. And yeah, you can stream swipe, implacable. Shit, 2,500 for a fee, 2,500 reloaded with Lil Flip. I am Miss Parker. So you can find me at Miss Parker on a Lil Flip page, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a record with Country Black coming out.
Real quick, I forgot this. How did you get Miss Parker? We gotta have this on record. My bad.
Flip DM me, and first I jumped on his record, on his album. Well, on a documentary he has coming out, and then he jumped on 2,500 on my song. And so then after that, he was like, he loved how I came and I basically did well on the record, you know what I'm saying? And so he said that basically I would fit perfect for Miss Parker. Do I want to try it out? I was like, cool. So we put the whole, uniform together and everything. And it was actually fun. Like, I didn't know the whole video was going to be behind Friday. It was so fun.
I mean, you look good.
Thank you.
You're a good looking woman.
Yes.
I had some slick shit to say, but I kind of lost it.
What? Because you've been saying slick shit out.
I kind of lost it. So I need one more thing from you before we go. Unless I start remembering shit, I'm going to keep you some longer. Say shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional.
Shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional. You rocking with LEXI Gold.
I love it. I love it. I love it. LEXI Gold, Chad the Saga, Cousin Angie, LDJ, get in line, punk. And I'm Smash Evans. This is highly dysfunctional. We are out. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's been a beautiful time. We've been hanging out with LEXI Gold. So we'll see you again. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. We're unpredictable about this thing, baby. Shout out to the real. LEXI Gold, thank you. I appreciate you. Girl,
Thank you.
look better in person. You know that?
You said what?
You look better in person.
Thank you.
Shout out to the real. Much success to you. I'll see you again.
Shout out to the real.
Trying to
Shout out to the real.
see.